And this leads me to the first thing I can't stop thinking about, which is how much I hated this movie. I'm sorry. I don't normally talk about movies that I hate. I don't want to be that kind of film thinker. I like to talk about movies that I love or that inspire me, or if I don't like them, do they offer something else that kind of balances out? This one does not. From the beginning to the end, it's nothing but tension. I mean, if you think Marty Supreme and Uncut Gems is tense, this is like a whole new level. Because at least in Marty Supreme or Uncut Gems, you have moments where you think, oh, they might turn it around. It doesn't happen in this one. I don't know what I'm supposed to take from this. I think it's an interesting thing. It's beautifully shot. There's some really cool shots. There's some cool sounds. There's some really cool moments where she kind of drifts off because she's into taking pills and other things. And visually, there's some really interesting things happening. But story-wise, she doesn't learn. There's no arc. I don't know what I'm supposed to take from this. Obviously, there's a spoiler alert here, but at the end, when she's laying on the beach, tried to kill herself at the end, and I don't know if she imagines her daughter's next to her, who's like 10 maybe, and she asks if she's going to be okay, and then the mom, Rose Byrne, says, I'll be better. Did she imagine that? Like, she's in that state of mind where we don't really know. Maybe she actually did make it out into the ocean and drown. And that's the last thought that's going through her head. I don't know. Nothing changes for her. There's no development whatsoever. It's just one note of tension and just annoying irritation, to be honest. Like watching someone go through something that's so difficult, a multitude of things. But then I kept thinking like, well, when is she going to get it together? When is she going to figure something out? What's the point of a film really if you don't have those things? If you're just one note, this to me felt like we've got some really cool footage for the first act. And then they just didn't shoot anymore. Like we got up to the point of no return where her husband comes home at the end, Christian Slater. Good to see him, by the way, looks good. And he says like, what are you doing? You're leaving our child in a hotel room by herself while you're out, drinking and whatever. Like, what are you doing? And she tries to kill herself. She ends on the beach. She sees her daughter, whether she imagines it or not. I'm going to be better, she says. That's the point of no return, isn't it? Like she's making a decision, or maybe not point of no return, but something else down the road. We didn't see a full story here. That's what I'm saying. And it's just nothing but tension and conflict. There's no resolution. And I get it if you want to push the boundaries and you want to experiment with things. I'm fine with that. That's great. I support that. But that doesn't mean that there aren't shapes that we could see that would make it a lot better. Does that make sense? And I don't know I don't know anything about the director. I haven't seen any of her other movies. I don't know if they're all like this. It's not a good sales pitch for me to watch other ones because I don't want to see 2 hours of conflict with no resolution where nothing changes, the character doesn't develop. So to me, I fucking hated this movie. Just did.